You see, I got my sweater on, right? We're live.
You see
Hello,
that?
hello. Of course, there's a delay, but it is what it is. Um,
Yes.
Major drama in my house. Uh, I'm gonna have to buy a new car soon. I'm so not happy.
Yes, you said
So
you were
not
picking up your
happy.
car, and I had questions, but I was waking up from my nap, and so I was like, I can't dive into these questions right now.
And I can't believe. Okay, this is weird. Oh yes, there we go. We have comments already. Hey, Alicia. Okay,
Hi, Alicia.
we are live because we wouldn't see people. People wouldn't be commenting if we weren't live. So I'm not even gonna check. I'm just gonna go with it. Throw me some thumbs up if you guys can hear us. All that good
You
stuff.
guys can hear us. I had to turn on a light, guys. Like, I was like, why am I so dark? Like, it's winter. I am normally light as heck, but I was
So you're
feeling
loving
real
that new
tan for a
TikTok,
little bit.
the new TikTok filter, aren't you?
Oh, I haven't played. I'm not good at playing with TikTok. I'm just like, me and it are not good at playing together. We're trying. We're trying. I've got ideas, but I'm just like, I can't. Like, my brain is like, I can't do this.
It's so much. Oh my goodness. So much. So yeah, so this 2 days ago, I what you call it, my engine light decided to come on. So I've been having
Of course.
issues. So like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, right before, like right in the beginning of COVID, of the Pandora's box. Because I don't like saying
Okay.
that word because things end up happening to your videos when you say the actual words. But my car all of a sudden was like, it would just, the horn would go off, right? Just randomly sitting in the driveway, 2 o'clock in the morning. Blah, 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 blah,
And you're
blah,
like,
blah.
wait,
What is
like, do
going
I
on?
even
What,
check this anymore?
right?
I'm being
Um,
robbed, but I'm not going to check this.
exactly. Yeah. So, like 3 grand later, 4 different car trips to the dealer. Um, the fix is to take the fuse out of the fuse box.
This is not the fix. That is the glue. That is the bubble gum that's holding it together.
Yep, yep, yep. So there's that, right? And then in December, my like one of my little signals for my brake light and my traction started going off. I'm like,
Like, this is great. It's about to snow, or it's snowing.
right, right. I got places to be. I can't be. This isn't good. Take it to dealer. $400 later, 2 days after I got it back, light comes back on.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, and every time we go into the dealership, because there's a used car like shortage and things like that, right?
Hmm. We'll buy your car from you right now if that's what you want to do. We'll give you this amount of money for it if you just want to upgrade and put another
Right,
car payment on your life and all this kind of stuff. Yeah.
right. And
Hmm.
what I always tell them, can you get me into a new car without a car payment? Because I
Right.
currently don't have one. And as a matter of fact,
Exactly.
I currently don't have a job right now. So me getting a new car that has to have a car payment, that's not gonna
Is
work for
not where
me.
I'm at.
That's not gonna work for me. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. So took it in today because the engine light decided to come on along with that brake and traction light, right? Because we got to fix around for that.
Mm.
If I put it in park, I put it in park, I just turn the car off and then turn the car back on and take it out of park before I can.
Okay. Okay.
So it doesn't do anything while I'm driving. So the light can come on while I'm driving, right? No big deal.
Right.
Doesn't I can still brake, I can still drive, all of that, right?
Okay.
But as
So we're
soon as
not
I
dead.
stop the car, it's not gonna kill me. So when I stop the car and I put the car in park, it locks it there. So if I try to, if the
Okay.
car is still on and I try to insert the brake and then put it in reverse or neutral or drive, it's like no. So when the
Yeah.
engine light
Yeah.
came on,
You gotta control alt delete it.
right? So when the engine light came on 2 days ago, I was like, oh no. We don't play with the engine light, because when my engine light comes on, that usually means I need a new water filter or alternator, all kinds of we don't play with
right.
Don't play with the engine light, right? So take it in today. Why was it there from 8 o'clock until 6 when I think it was about 6 o'clock?
Right.
8 till 6 for them to go, yeah, it's throwing a false truth or false positive or something like that. Yeah. And it's good. The part you need is on back order, and it's also going to cost you $1,200.
I'd be like, bro, no, I've brought in my car way too many times for these things to keep popping up. So like, obviously there's something wrong with this car computer and y'all's computer, because I keep coming back here and y'all ain't fixing it.
And I said, so are you going to take the $400 off that I just spent last month?
Right.
To fix? No, I'm sorry. You needed that thing fixed too.
No.
I'm like, why?
No.
I'm like, I don't want a new car. I'm comfortable in the one I have.
I get it.
I don't want a new car. But it looks like I may be getting a new car, which means now I have to find, I really have to find a new job.
Find a job, yeah.
How hard is that?
Ridiculous.
So hard. So, life update for you?
You say some dumb shit like, what's going on with the books behind your head? Like I didn't already know the answer. Don't, you know what? Life update for me. We're gonna move past it. Life update for me. For 2 days I've been in a trauma nursing class, because nurses have to get trauma certified, and so we've been doing that. And so I did the psychomotor part of that exam, and now I have to take the test within the next week, the written test within the next week, which means I should probably study for that at some point.
That would be a good thing. Is that where you want to stay? Is that the department you want to stay in? Is
emergency? Yeah.
Really?
I know. My love is pre-hospital and emergency. I've come to understand that. And I just feel like there's something I need to do in the world of pre-hospital / emergency care for those to come together better than what they already do. I haven't figured out exactly what that is yet, but I can feel that that's something I want to be a part of. The only thing that's interested me. But yeah, I like emergency. I like emergency room. Everything, different day. I don't know what the saying is, but but then everything is different every day, but it's also the same.
Right.
And I'm some nurses enjoy long-term care. I don't enjoy long-term care, probably from being on the ambulance for so long and having patients for 20 minutes, to an hour. I know
that's long-term for you.
Yes, I know I don't enjoy long-term care. So with the vid going on and all these things, we've had so many holds in our emergency department. Sometimes we'll have these people for 3-4 days, a week or two in our emergency department. I know. And so all of us emergency nurses we're basically all the same. We're like, we are not med-surg nurses. We have med-surg nurses for a reason. We have people who like to do these long-term care things. But then also it's annoying because it's like at the same time as you have this long-term care patient, which most of the time is actually an ICU hold, which is worse than just a normal med surge patient, is you still have the rest of your ER patients too.
That is
So
crazy.
you're just like, okay, so I've got this patient, this ICU patient, where like all the I know you're a little blurry, where like all the ICU nurses, or at least our ICU nurses, are at like 1-to-1, one patient to one nurse ratio, or 2-to-1 if it gets really bad. I still have 4 patients in the emergency department,
Mm-hmm.
with one of them being probably one, probably two, sometimes 2 ICU patients and 2 ER patients, and I'm just like, take me out, take me out, take me out. Why won't they go upstairs?
That is so
But
funny.
like it's okay. But I like emergency because it's quick. It's down and dirty. There's always like whenever we have to take a patient up ourselves to ICU or something like that, you can just like see their like disgust in ER nurses, because it's like, especially if we actually haven't had them for that long, they're like, "Why are your
Sorry. Go
lines
ahead.
everywhere?" No, I get it. No, they're like, "Why are your IVs everywhere? Why does the patient look like this? Why aren't they pretty looking?" And you're like, bro, bro. They're alive. They're alive.
Right?
They were barely alive when they got here.
We have
Now
sustained
I'm
them.
going to give them to you, and you can put them in a new gown, clean, like a bigger bed with fitted sheets. Like, I have changed this bed like 8 times. I have changed this patient like 3 times. Like, don't act like I didn't change this patient. Like, they just aren't as pretty as your patients are. But
Oh my
but
goodness.
sometimes patient care is a lot of fun. Like, it's been interesting, like not having visitors, even though we just updated our um even though we just updated our visitor policy again to allow 1 visitor
Hmm.
for any patient. Hi, Pin. Hi, big girl. To allow any patient, and it's like it's one of those like double-edged sword things. Like some people are against visitors, and some people are like, no, it's cruel for people not to have visitors. And I think everyone understands that certain circumstances need to have visitors, but some people's family members and visitors,
Be tripping, don't
bro.
they?
Yes. Be like, can they have ice? No. Well, can they have water? No. So, can they have ice? No.
I just said
Okay, well, let
no.
me know when they can eat. Okay, 5 minutes later. They're really thirsty. Can they have ice? No. Well, why can't they eat? Because they're NPO. Well, why are they NPO? Because something's growing in their stomach and they're probably about to have surgery. Like, no, they can't have anything to eat. But then there are some family members who you're just like, can I keep you? Like, can I keep you? You're awesome. And they're like, I'll change them. They're like, I'll change them for you. Or, I'll help give them their meds. Like, if they can't like take meds regularly and they have to be like fed them or something, they're like,
Hmm.
I'll help give them their meds. Or, it's okay. I understand. Like, we're doing fine and blah, blah, blah. But some family members, bro, they just be on your butt every 5 minutes, and it's, like, a different between patient advocacy, because I totally understand patient advocacy. Like, if you feel like something's wrong, like, or
Right.
something's different of your family member, like, let us know. We don't know your family member like you do. But
Hmm.
then there's the, "When is dinner coming around?" Like like, there is 1 drop of fluid on the sheets. I need all of the sheets to be changed now. Can they have 3.5 more blankets? And I need them at 1 at 100 degrees, and then the other 2 can be room temperature. I don't want them to get too warm. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, so you're just
That is
like,
nuts.
okay.
Wow. You really
But
staring at me, Pin,
accidentally,
aren't you?
she is
She giving me
though,
like
like,
straight eyes.
dang.
She look as evil as mine
Pin.
does.
Yeah, she does. My mom calls her a murderer, and I'm like, not this sweet baby. Not you,
He's
sweet
not tall
baby.
enough. He's not tall enough. He's only like, so high.
She's standing Her hind legs are on the floor and her front legs are in my lap.
Mm-mm.
I don't know
No.
what's why, but that is the vibe she's going for right now.
No. Mm-mm. Did I show you my octopus?
No.
TikTok got me. I showed you this, didn't I?
No. Is it one of those Turner in any outer thingies? Does it get angrier?
No, he's happy on this one.
I think I would have actually preferred him to be angrier. Like RBF and then like even more aggressive RBF.
Oh, wait. Do I have one of those? I don't think I have one of those. Let me
Like
see.
how my husband ate lunch without me today, and so I've barely talked to him since.
Nope, she's smiling too. I think I got all smiley ones.
I don't think they make an RBF, bigger RBF.
They do.
Face.
T-Turtle does.
Mm.
And then that. But I have them. I have like 10 of them. No, it's not 10. It's like 6. It's not a good amount.
Close.
It's unhealthy. It's unhealthy how many I have. But yeah. See? And this one's polka dotted. So
Ridiculous.
I was gonna give them away for Christmas, but then it didn't happen. So I miss you too, Alicia.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so instead of us just sitting here talking, I figured I went into my trove of tags, and we're gonna do a tag. Okay. So I know you're not good
for these anyway.
I didn't prepare for them either. So I just came up with I legit just came up with this idea like what 15 minutes before we started. And it took me that 15 minutes to find my tag and put it in here so we can like actually put up the tag and stuff like that. So it's called the animal book tag. And here is the first question. An animal that only comes up for air, a whale. What's a book you only put down if you had to?
Oh my God. Okay. Hold on.
So while you are looking, this one's really easy for me. Pretty much any Alethea Romick book.
I knew you were going to say that. Like,
I mean, if you've known me for any amount of time, if this isn't, as long as this isn't your first video of mine, then you know I have like this deep-seated love for Alethea, and anything that she writes, I'm like, give it to me now, and I don't put it down until it's done.
So odd because it's like I have this range of like books that like I really just kept reading. I kept pushing through. Actually, one's right here. A Touch of Darkness by
You've been trying to get me to read that for a minute now, and
I really enjoyed it, and I'm gonna read the third one, but I hate finishing series. I do. But I really like that. And then also one I had a hard time putting down was it was something really random. I think it was Credence by Penelope Douglas. I actually really liked that book, Punk 57 I DNF.
You know, I really.
But Credence, Credence, I really enjoyed the story.
How did you enjoy it? It didn't make no sense. It just makes me angry. It just makes me angry.
I know. I can understand why it makes people angry and like why it's so effed up. Like I understand how effed up the story is, but for some reason, I just couldn't put it down. Like I don't have a good explanation, but I understand people's like what the fuck is this? What is this? Like what is this? I understand completely.
And like I even give it the benefit of a doubt that the spicy times are spicy. I'll give it that. But there was so much wrong with it that it just didn't. It was
There's a lot of wrong with it.
What? And then I'm gonna be with this person because of this reason, and it's like what?
But no, I'm gonna be with this person because of that reason. And you know what? I'm gonna finally end up with this person, that this person is probably the most toxic. But okay.
Right? Yes. Kennedy Ryan is definitely on the list as well. I have not read a Sophie
No,
Lark
no,
book.
no. Kennedy Ryan is not a can't put down for me. Kennedy Ryan is a must put
Oh,
down and take breaks.
yeah, that is true. So yes. So yeah, okay. Yeah. I would have to go with that as well. So she wouldn't be on this list for me. So yeah.
Yeah. Kennedy Ryan is a must read, but it is a must. Ooh, we gonna have to
We gotta
we
take it
gonna have to come back to this.
in moments. In moments.
Yep.
Yes. Yes. All right.
Can you write? Can you write? Lately, I've been up and down with, but the Lion and the Mouse series was one that I really enjoyed. And then I think I went on like a little binge of hers, and then some I was like, I don't get this.
Like her Chris,
Like,
what is it? Christmas? Which Christmas? It's a Christmas book. I just read it last year.
did I read it? I think I know.
It's it's the one that's like almost a retelling or reimagining of Christmas Carol or Christmas
No, I
Story.
didn't read it. No, I didn't read it.
Which one is it? Which one is it? If my phone would open. Let's go to last year.
Guys, I really need to buy more books to fill out these shelves.
You can do like me.
I could.
Aren't my shelves so pretty and full?
They are so pretty. Like, the prettier shelves are like over there. I don't even need this. I don't know why. Are over there. That have books on them.
That still looks like a hot mess too.
I mean, but it has books on them. But those are all Black authors for right now.
Ghost of Christmas. There we go. Oh my goodness. That was going to bother me if I hadn't told you. But it's heavy. That one is kind of heavy. So
interesting.
It has some heavy moments to it.
Okay.
All right. So next question. Beautiful, scary, the lion. I'm a lion. I'm a Leo. So what is a great book that intimidated you at first? Ooh.
What is a great book that I don't understand the question.
I'm thinking probably a book that you like really, really loved, but it was so thick, it was so dense and things, something like that, it intimidated.
See, the problem with a digital reader like ourselves, I have no idea how long a book is. Which is great for me. Because
that is very true.
In certain moods, if I see the book is like 500 pages, I'm like,
yep, you're gonna hesitate to read it. That is very true.
But like honestly, I'll read like a 500-page book in a day and be like, oh, that was so great. Yeah. But if I have to hold this book, I'm like, my wrists are weak.
Well, had I known that, I knew that Alethea's standalone was Kingdom Come was a standalone. I knew that going in. But had I known how chunky that was, I probably would have been like, ooh, because it's 500 pages. It is 500 pages. Do I have it sitting over here?
Buddy.
No, I don't.
Like a great book that intimidated you at first. I feel like if I had any book like this, it would have been in my very beginning of BookTube when I was still reading solely YA fantasy. And I was trying to fit in with the crowd until like going down like the Sarah J. Maas. Yeah, and going down the Sarah J. Maas rabbit hole and like having to catch up to this huge To the Throne of Glass series that already had like 6 books in it at the time.
Well, that's probably one of the reasons I don't read J.R. Ward, the Black Dagger Brotherhood. I think I said that. Yeah. Because there's so many damn books. I'm like, And plus I didn't really particularly care for the first one, but It is what it
I
is.
think I have that in paperback actually.
Dark Lover.
Let me look at the cover because I think it's upstairs. Um, but Throne of Glass isn't that great. The first one. The series as a whole is good. Dark Lover. Do I have?
If you say so. That's just like
I
saying
have it as a want to read.
that's just saying like Avatar is a good book.
The series as a whole for Throne of Glass is good, but like the first 2 to 3 books of Throne of Glass are just not good.
See, that's too much. That is too much.
It is too much.
If you don't hook me by that first book to make me want to read the rest of the books,
it is too much, which is why I'm surprised. Like nowadays, I would have been like, nah, I'm not finishing this. Like,
we're not doing this.
but
We're
4
not doing
years
this.
ago,
Not
4 years
happening.
ago, I was like, okay, we're gonna do it. People say it picks up. I don't know.
Right?
But, yeah.
I'm not here for that.
Mm-mm.
Automatic caption. You can't automatic caption.
Yeah.
Automatic caption.
What's the next question?
Oh, we're moving on.
Yeah, I don't like this one.
Alrighty, next question. Every kid's favorite, The Goldfish. What is your favorite children's book or favorite book as a child? That's an interesting question. Were you a reader when you were a kid? Because I wasn't.
I
was not.
So, of course, Harry Potter.
Ooh.
I know, right? That's how
it's
much
sad that she's a trash
she sucks.
human. It's sad that she's a
Exactly.
trash human.
That's how much
Because
she
so many of you guys, like that I'm in our friend group and stuff like that, really loved Harry Potter. And now it's like, do I talk about my love for that?
Right. It's so hard. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm wearing Harry Potter undies right now. I don't know if that's poetic or what.
So I saw a TikTok, and I don't know how much truth is into it because I didn't go and research it or whatever. But there's a lot of things that she doesn't actually get paid for when it comes to like Harry Potter world or whatever.
Merch and stuff.
But there is a lot of things that she does get paid for. So you kind of have to like really know what her contract says to say if you're going to continue to
contribute to
her. Yeah.
Right. And so, but that's so hard because it's like, I'm of the age where like I had, like we had to wait for each book to come out, so it's like, it's not like now where you could go buy the whole series and just binge it all. Like, no, there was a hype. You had to wait. Going into Barnes and Nobles at midnight was the move.
I'm glad I never had to go through that.
Well, you missed out.
Ever.
And then this most random of series, I don't know if anybody ever read, but I remember reading this book. It was a series called Fearless, and it's basically about this girl who couldn't feel pain per se. She couldn't feel pain, and so she would use that to her advantage, basically to be this badass girl who not necessarily went around like fighting crime, but like if someone's being picked on in the street, like she's gonna help them out, type of thing. But the problem was because she couldn't feel pain or anything like that, it would basically zap all of her energy, and so like at the end of it all, she would like pass out. But it was this huge series. I had like so many books. And I just remember reading it so long ago. But
I've never heard of that. But then again, like I said, I wasn't into the whole children reading books as a child. As a matter of fact, I hated it.
I loved it. I read Lemony Snicket as a child. The Unfortunate Event series.
I love the show. I was gonna try and do the whole read the books along with
Actually, the
watching the
show did a
series.
very good job. I was glad they made it into a series instead of doing that movie because the series did a very good job,
But they did do
in
a
my
movie.
opinion. I know, but, like, I'm glad they stopped with that whole movie thing and did the series.
That's funny.
Because of the movie, they crammed, like, I think, like, the first 4 books into the
Hmm.
movie or something like that, versus, like, the series was almost, like, 1 book at a time, and
Oh,
so and
okay.
so it gave it more growth than what the book did.
I see.
Mhm, mhm. Let's see, what are my childhood favorites? Um, what was that? This recently appeared back up in the Goodreads world or somewhere. Oh, no, I think it was in some Facebook group. I don't know why I'm in Bookish. I don't know why I joined a Bookish Facebook group. It just gives me anxiety. Um, um, Freak, what is this? And I've read all of these books. I can remember the main character's name, which is so random because I can never remember main
What is
character's
that?
name.
What is the fit? What?
House of Night. The House of Night series. Anybody
Yeah,
remember
no.
that?
Mm-mm. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. 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 Don't know what you're talking
Read
about.
all of those.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Read all of
That's
those.
funny. Like, I think the big things for us were like the poems from what Shel
Shel
Silverson.
Silverstein, Where the
Yeah.
Sidewalk Ends.
Yep. Yep, that one. Or the Giving Tree, even though that Giving Tree book is real sad and
It's so depressing. And, like, I don't think children ever understand the message, but I mean, hey, let's make it a children's book. It should be taught in, like, all adult English classes.
um and I mean, of course, I mean, I now don't like him, but I would read the Nicholas Sparks books, but I wasn't a kid then.
Interesting.
I was a young adult then. I was like 1920s. Because then
Mhm.
I was like finding out that books were being turned into movies and I was like, "Oh, what?
Movies. What? Let me read the book.
What? Let me read
Okay.
the book." Oh wait, that's a lot of work. Let me just watch the movie.
Let me just this is a little long. Okay.
And then 15 years later, oh, he's a trash human. So we're just not going to
Oh,
read those anymore. Yeah.
I know before every new Harry Potter movie came out, I reread the book.
Oh, wow. That is
Mhm.
crazy.
Mhm.
That is crazy. All right. Next question. I got a big head and little arms. The T Rex. What is a book that is what? So this is what I get for
But
just
it's
copying.
strong in some areas, but weak in others. I feel like you could say that about like any romance. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
even gonna lie.
Yeah,
You're like, I mean, this was
definitely.
great, but like, you're like the smexy scenes were smexy, but like
That plot just
this
wasn't
book
hitting.
though.
That plot just wasn't hitting.
Like this book
Did you see
though.
my big hair yesterday? Didn't look at the TikTok. Gosh,
No, ma'am.
I
No, ma'am.
swear,
What did I
woman.
do yesterday? Oh, I got up. I went to go pick up candle supplies, and then I went to sleep when I got back. And then I woke up, and then I made some candles, and then it was bedtime.
Nice.
So no, I did not do like anything yesterday or any day of the week.
I
Hey,
see.
Barrett.
I see. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to look at something over here.
Does this have a different cover?
Hopefully I don't do any playing in the background. Um, so
Does it have different colors? I swear I think I must have this book downstairs, upstairs.
what book?
The Black Dagger Brotherhood.
Oh, Dark Lover is the first one, I think.
Right, but I'm like, do I have this as a different cover? No, I do not. I'm looking at pictures of all the covers. No, I don't. Mm-mm. So what in the world do I have upstairs?
Oh my goodness.
Did you figure out which one was strong in some areas but weak in others? All of them? But
Oh, I need a book, don't I? Strong and
yes.
weak. Ooh, I don't know. And I'm just gonna stop doing this because this is annoying.
Did you ever read The Royals of Forsyth University? You need to read the first one.
Didn't read those.
You need to read it.
No. Something that's strong, but weak middle, weak in others, strong and weak. I don't know. What can I say is strong and weak? Let's see. What have I read lately?
Honestly, guys, I'm putting this out there. Cemetery Boys. Cemetery Boys is strong in representation, but weak in plot.
Ooh, okay. So I would have to go with Paper Doll Lena by Robin Lucas. So when it was initially pitched to me to read that book, I think I got it from Amazon first. And I want to say that it said it was like a contemporary.
Iggy!
But it actually, hey Iggy, what's up? I think it said that it was contemporary, but as you go through it, you find out that it is most definitely women's fiction, with heavy like topics. It has spousal abuse and emotional abuse with children and things like that, and all kinds of things. So it's like, and it's interesting because the author had actually chimed in on like one of my TikToks. I want to say my trigger warning, content warning TikTok.
Okay.
And they were like, my ew, school. Iggy, what are you going to school for? What's Iggy going to school for?
Last time I talked to him was nursing.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I wish I had known that it was more women's fiction, because some of the things that ended up happening in it, I was like, how there really wasn't a happy ending to the story. It was more of a like matter of fact, this is kind of where we're at kind of thing going on. Okay.
See, I told you nursing.
Well, I wasn't doubting you. Oh my goodness. So that would be the book. Do I have editing?
I don't think you have currently editing. Sorry, it's called currently editing. I don't think you do. But I'm changing up a lot of things right now.
So. Why don't I have currently editing? We'll talk about that offline.
I know it's like my mom's favorite. She's weird. But yeah, I would say nursing school gets better, but it doesn't. So I'm not gonna lie to you like that. Like other people will lie to you, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Like it sucks. My anxiety around it, and you know, when you start studying for the NCLEX, let me know. I will tell you my top tips. Pin, there's not enough room. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall, Penny.
All
Penny,
right,
there's
our
not
next
enough
question is
room.
up for Spider. Of course, I'm not doing nobody's Spider.
Oh,
So, a book you have no intention of going anywhere near. Um,
that could be so many.
I know, right? I know. It's almost
So
like doing the same
many.
thing that I did with the TikTok. Because that original TikTok was, what's a book what's a popular book on TikTok that you wouldn't read? And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, how about I do you one better and give you a whole list of authors that we're not playing with? So yeah, that's pretty much what where
Like,
we're at. I have authors more than I have specific books that I won't go with or won't go near with a 10-foot pole.
I could see that.
What about you?
I don't like Bear. You're also gonna fall because you're not graceful like Penny. So they're trying to find a way to come because like there's an ottoman over in front where they think that they can stand and that it connects to the chair because I've got a quilt over my legs. So they think they can walk through it until they step in the middle where there's nothing to step on.
That's
And
funny.
so
I concur, Robin. Blood and
the
Ashes
Blood and
by
Ash series,
LJ or um
didn't I start this?
by
Am I
JLA,
reading
right?
this?
I believe
Am
that's
I
Jennifer
reading
L.
this book?
Armentrout's books.
I think I am reading this book. Did I finish it? If I didn't finish a book, I always feel like if I don't finish a book within like 4 days of me starting it, it's just not that great. But the question is, did I read it though?
Oh, that is too funny.
Because I know it was like everywhere, the Blood and Ash series. I know it was everywhere
Mm-hmm.
with the limited amount of Tick Tock.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
No,
Yep.
I guess
Yep.
it's not
Yep.
on my. It's not in here.
Don't talk about Bruno on repeat for 2 days.
Oh my God, that song is everywhere.
Nope, it is not in my books. Though I know it's been everywhere, and I feel like that is probably why I'm not eating it. So the From Blood and Ash,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, no, no.
Oh, so my headaches are back. Sucks.
Oh no.
Sucks. Yeah, very much so. But I have another doctor's appointment in February, like early part of February. So that's cool. Did you give your answer to this?
Probably not, because I'm not good at keeping up with books. Because I just kind of read as something pops up. I'm not good at keeping up with books to not be near them. So.
Okay. So next question. The animal that repeats others, the mockingbird. What's your favorite adaptation or retelling?
Can I say my favorite types to read, other than my current obsession with Hades and Persephone? Anything by Colleen Hoover. Colleen Hoover has been just around
Oh,
the
sweet Jesus. Who
TikTok.
said that?
She's avoiding
Oh,
Colleen
okay.
Hoover. At least she's
Okay.
avoiding.
Woo, Alicia, I thought you were answering this question with, oh, okay.
And I don't think I've read a single Colleen Hoover book. And I'm over here like,
Are you serious?
I feel like, yes. So I'm like over here like, I feel like I need to read at least one just so I can be like, okay.
I gave her 4, and I'm about to give her a 5th one. Y'all get to,
What are
you
you?
know,
Are you
hear,
doing the pink colored one that's floating around?
huh? Her newest
The
one.
pink covered.
The one that I
Yeah,
did 2 TikToks about.
ma'am. I have not been on social media like this, so like, and so, but I'm over here like I feel like I gotta give her like at least one book, and so someone better pick one book for me to read. Like right
Oh
now,
no,
pick
the pink one.
one.
You're thinking about It Ends With Us. And no, that's a women's fiction
True.
too. So many of her books are listed as romances and they're women's fiction. I will tell
Ugh,
you this right now.
I don't like them. Okay.
Exactly.
Oh, but my favorite. Look at that. It be learning something in school.
Ooh, and Verity is not women's fiction. It is a thriller, and I will die on that hill. I don't care what anybody says. It is a stinking thriller. It has no, I mean, it has. Wouldn't even say it has a romantic freaking subplot. It is a psychological thriller.
Mm.
Like the first book of the
Um,
Consequences series that I love oh so much, but it is so twisted and has so many twists and turns and things like that, that I classify that beginning of that series that ends up being a romantic suspense series as a psychological thriller. Because there is literally one chapter in that book that the 3 times that I've read the book, that every single time I get to that chapter, I'm like, I'm gonna put you down right now. I'm gonna
ah,
put you down because Tony, I'm not liking you right now. Or excuse me, Anthony. At that point, he's Anthony. Anthony, I don't like you right now. I don't. I don't like you. It's gonna have to put you down. And like I actually would have enjoyed Verity had she not got lazy and put that BS letter. Yes, I'm sorry, spoiling, but had she not put the BS letter in there to make you
I
doubt what
don't do
happened in the
psychological
story,
thrillers.
I was just like, ugh, oof, oof, so mad, so mad. So yeah, but no, when her new book popped up, and I
Mm-hmm.
watched a couple reviews over on the Tick Tock, watched a couple reviews for it. I was like, wait a minute, wait a minute. That is exactly what the Tick Tock is, by the way. It's in Kevin Hart voice, and I'm pointing back and forth
Mm-hmm.
between the new Colleen Hoover book and the movie The Unforgettable, which stars Sandra Bullock and Viola Davis. Have you seen the trailer for that? It's on
No.
Netflix. It came out like last November.
Okay.
Okay. So the movie, in the trailer, you
Mm-hmm.
see this woman and she's explaining that she just did time in prison, like hard time. I think like 20 years or something like that in prison. And now she's back in her town trying to make amends and to see someone who is under the care of Viola Davis. Okay.
Okay.
That's what that story is about, right? Now, Colleen Hoover has this book that she just released last week or maybe the week before that. This story is about a young girl that goes to prison and gets out and comes back to the small town, and she remembers him because of something that happened. And I'm like,
Oh my goodness.
wait a minute. Why does this sound so familiar? Why does it sound
Please.
familiar? So yeah. And then listening to some of the reviews, and one of a really good review actually popped up something that she had said in the book, and it had something to do with the prison systems and how women get a bad name for going to prison, but men get to wear it like a badge of honor, a badge of honor or something like that. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
who are you talking about? Are you talking about the white folks? Because you're not talking about the black people, because any black person or person of color, let me refrain that, black or brown person,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't matter if they're male, female, non-binary. if they went to prison, they're getting a bad name. They're a bad person. They're a bad apple. They can't be trusted. They can't do nothing.
True that.
So why would you have that in your book? Especially when obviously you didn't do any statistical research.
Charles, don't start with me. Don't even start with me, Charles. Charles, you
Hey,
don't
Charles.
even talk to people anymore. Like, Charles, why you don't even talk
really?
to people
Yeah,
anymore.
exactly. Charles up here doing all these in conversations didn't include me.
Right.
In conversations.
You didn't try
That's
and be
right.
in conversation with these two hoes,
right.
So you can be in conversation over there while I talk about how I also love a good Beauty and the Beast retelling. A good one. There have been some bad ones. I think whatever this new book that's supposed to be, A Ruin of Roses, is that the new one? That's all over the Tick Tocks. I think that's supposed to be a Beauty and the Beast retelling. It's I am petty. You know this. You know I'm petty. You know it. Hi, Justin.
Exactly. I don't know why you didn't think that we were petty. You know
right.
this.
You know it. You
From
know
day
it.
one you knew we were petty.
Exactly.
We're gonna drag you like that.
But yeah, A Ruin of Roses, I think it's supposed to be a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and it's all right. I think it has an interesting concept, but I'm not liking the storytelling or how it's flowing.
I see.
And so it's been very hard. I've been reading this for way too long. I'm at 60% and haven't even thought about picking it up again lately. It's not a good look. Not a good look. What's another good?
We did you dirty? I don't think so. No. What? Because we come on lives and talk about you? That's not exactly. That's the only way that we're. Because we call you out on it.
We can't even do you dirty when you don't even talk to us, bro.
I mean, I sit at home all day, so I understand that y'all work and everything like that during the day, so you probably can't do an in conversation with me during the day when I'm available. But that's okay. That's okay. The boys are at swim practice, so
I work 3 days a week. So I just have to know ahead of time for which days those are, unless I pick up extra while they're paying me all this good money to pick up extra. When they stop paying me all this good money to pick up extra, it'll definitely be 3 days a week.
I see.
Mm-hmm. So
that is true. You did do an Alethea. Yes.
Now that's a good look. I'll give you that. That's a good look.
Yes, you did.
I'll give you that.
Tracy Lourraine. Who is Tracy Lourraine?
Now,
see, you're gonna make us
Charles.
go to Charles gonna start throwing stuff.
Okay.
Throwing names out. We need to.
And Charles,
I want to say why it sounds very familiar.
There's a lot of Tracy Lourraine books. Thanks. Can we narrow it down? Is there a book no, I have not read any of them, but is there a book in particular?
No, I haven't. Doesn't look like I've read them either.
Falling for the Forbidden. That looks sexy.
She writes bully romance. Charles, I'm not a bully romance person. It has to really, really grab me.
Is this about tattoos?
The covers look quite hot.
I know. I'm
Betrayal You Serve. Wicked King. Deception.
Yes, tattoos.
Are they all tattoos?
I don't know, but this one's about tattoos. Kind of like Sin and Ink, Naima Simone by Naima Simone. Add that to the want to read.
Love it.
I just got tatted in December.
Huh?
Eric and I did. I got another tattoo in December. I was like, you follow me on my personal Instagram. You should have seen that.
Yeah, I did. There's a push and pull. I think the series is Wicked Kings. Okay.
Wicked Knights.
I can't read. Leave me alone.
I can't either. I texted that to my friend. I texted that to my friend, and I was like, and she was like, "No, I said this." I was like, "Oh, I can't read." She was like, "Ma'am, you're the only one who reads at the nurse's station." I was like, "Okay, if they would let me, like, keep pushing their damn call bells." I'm over here like, "Hey, I'll be there in a second. I'm busy."
Homegirl got a whole bunch of books.
She
Sweet
does. I'm over
Lord.
here like, "Dang."
Ooh, I think I downloaded her Smoke and Fire Fighter because it looks like it's a series.
There's a push and pull. The series is Wicked Nights and Madison Kings. Madison Kings University, Knight's Ridge Empire. Oh, Wicked Night, Night Ridge Empire. She's got a lot of books. Like a lot.
Yes, she does. Okay, we found them. We might look at them.
Yes,
Maybe.
like this is going to be a journey.
Maybe. We might do something with that. No.
Which one? Okay, but hold on. Which one do
my
I need to
retelling.
start with?
My retelling is probably Cinderella and Little Mermaid. I'm a sucker for any type of twist on those two.
I think mine's Beauty and the Beast. But I did read that Cinderella one.
By A. Zavarelli.
Yep.
Love
I
it.
did
It got a new
enjoy
cover.
it.
I think I need the new. No, I already have that new cover. What is it? Ice Queen, Queen Ice, Ice Queen. It's the one by Kay Webster. She has a new cover for hers, and I need to get it. It is flipping amazing. I'm like, ooh.
There has to be a Princess Bride retelling somewhere out there. Like there has to be.
What's the premise behind Princess Bride again?
We don't know. I'm telling you, no one actually knows the plot to Princess Bride. They just know it exists.
Right?
And you killed my father. Prepare.
And that long ass name.
Yes.
You killed my father. Yeah.
But as far as the plot, we know that there is a forced marriage.
Right? I mean, wouldn't that just be Robin Hood? I mean, I just or Three Musketeers.
I think it is kind of like a band of thieves. But she falls in love, but then he falls in love with her, but she loves him and he loves her, but she has to marry him, and then there's a witch with a potion, and then he ain't got no movement of the body. And then there's this big guy.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. See? That's a Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Kay Webster's Cinderella retelling is so.
It's 3 books. Yeah.
It's so freaking
I haven't
good.
read it yet, but I love it. I like the covers. They're blue. I don't know that's. Girl, I mean,
Kay Webster, but what's it called?
God.
Oh, Stroke of Midnight. I got
yep,
it.
that's it.
Yeah,
that would be it.
That is a pretty dress.
Isn't it? Gorgeous.
It is a gorgeous dress.
Okay. Next one. Laughing like
okay, Iggy, you're just lying.
What?
Promise is true love. Iggy says a true love conquering all.
Oh.
Did it go? How'd it go? Mm.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness. We're feeding Joe. Are you watching Euphoria?
No, I am not, ma'am. The only thing I ever put on my TV these days is basketball and Family Guy.
Oh.
But be warned. Why are you warning us about this super?
Exactly. What are you warning us about?
We haven't talked in a little bit, but like, who are you talking to?
Right.
Who are you talking to?
You know our levels are high, so just because we haven't read them in a while or have been in part of like people's dark type conversations or anything like that, we still like that type of stuff. We're good.
Yeah. We've just
I like
been
K.
on the back
I am
burner.
a Team K person. I'm a Team K Webster person. So
I'm a team dark and dirty. I'm hiding. I have a special screen protector on my phone. So that way when I am reading these at the nurse's station, nobody can see what I'm reading.
So you have a privacy screen, is what you're saying.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'm cool with some degradation. Yep. Alrighty. So a book that keeps you laughing. Mine's Anything by Megan Quinn. I think Megan Quinn and Amy Dawes are the funniest freaking authors ever. I love their books.
I'm over here like, do I read funny things?
You read the Harris Brothers, so yes.
I did read the Harris Brothers. I mean, yes, those were funny. That was just so long ago.
You haven't caught up. Wow. So you've only read the 5 books. She has 5 more books. That whole series.
I'm not doing that.
Is 10.
I'm not going down that rabbit hole again.
Yes. Oh my God, you so should.
Do it.
Oh my God, you need to. They're amazing. They're so good. They're so good.
That is nope.
They're so good.
I will not.
Oh my gosh. So have you read Charles? Have you read the newest one, Put Me in Detention or something like that? I haven't. I'm supposed to. I should have. I got it as an arc.
When is Scott I just haven't. Not? What?
That is Tessa Dare, I think. When a Scott plays a knot, I believe it's Tessa Dare.
Oh, that okay. Let me see it. Funny books.
Rub it in just a little more there, Charles, because yeah, I had the freaking like ebook, so because Stephanie's been like having issues for the last year with reading with my eyes. But that's all good.
With my eyes.
It's all good. It's all good. It's okay. They're just gonna have to wait. Some of them gonna have to wait. The ones not running me my coin. No, I don't get paid to review. No, let me put that out there. And people started thinking, "Oh my God, she's getting paid to say what she says." No, I do not get paid to review books.
Guys, I'm like going through my books and I'm like, I've got way too many daddy kinks on here. I obviously have some unresolved issues.
That is not the question we are on. We are on a laughing question.
It's not, but like I'm just like scrolling through and I'm like, God damn.
No, I don't, Charles, because here's the thing with arcs for audiobooks. A lot of the times they don't come on Audible. And that would mean I'd have to get a different app and listen to them on my phone. Because most of the like audiobook apps aren't allowed on a Fire, which is the device that I use to listen to my audiobooks.
Why wouldn't you use your phone? I'm not hearing the problem.
Do you know how much battery it uses to listen to an audiobook all day on your phone?
Do you know that there are things called chargers and you can use them?
And then the whole possibility of phone calls and notifications.
Do not disturb and ignore.
Oh my goodness.
See, this is
and I'm pretty sure audibly addicted and piece of cake, you would have to get the app on your phone. This is what we're discussing, Charles.
And we're discussing your ridiculousness.
It is not ridiculousness.
It is ridiculous.
It is not. I don't want to listen on my phone.
Issue reading with my eyeballs.
I don't want to listen on my phone. I already do enough on my phone.
How is it different listening on your Kindle?
Because it's a different device and I can do things on my phone while I listen. If I
You can do things on your phone while you
no,
listen.
no, I can't. I can't edit a video on my phone if I have something
No, you
playing
can't.
through it.
You're right. You can't. You can't. You cannot edit a video. You have to do like house chores or ignore your kid during swim practice. I don't know. Like,
I don't go into swim practice, so there's no ignoring to it. Thank you very much.
so, well, I wrote it down. Yeah, but you still have to listen to the book to review it. I don't understand, Charles.
Oh no. They're good with not having reviews up before the book is out or like on the day that it's out.
My computer dirty? Yeah, it is. I did that with putting in detentions right until I got the Audible code before I listened to it. Interesting.
I mean, because I bought the book. I mean, I had already pre-ordered the book or whatever. So it wasn't a thing. Really? Dog, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, I'm going to download the app.
Why you gotta be extra? So what is the book that makes you laugh, ma'am?
I don't think I read anything funny. I was trying to remember what Doppelbanger was about. And then I
that one was
couldn't
funny.
remember. Yeah, that's why I was like, I feel like this one was supposed to be funny. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, this one is funny. This one.
That
is
one's funny.
This one is funny. So that one was funny.
Ow, my arms hurt. Oh, my legs hurt. My back hurts.
I ain't never been with a baddie. She calls out to the tally.
I cannot do that one to save my life. I'm like, no, we don't talk about Bruno.
Oh God.
I love that one.
Audible.
Encanto was the bomb. Have you watched it yet?
Yes, I have.
It is so cute.
Okay, so wait.
So why Tick Tock dissected too, by the way? Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, can y'all stop dissecting my children's movies? I don't want to talk about my emotional trauma with my family. Like, I just want to sing the songs, okay? Like,
right?
Let me do this.
Alrighty, a Mama Bear, a book with a fierce female character. Fierce female characters are sort of hard to run by. However, I have been deep diving into that Lunchtime Chronicles series, right? All the novellas, right? And I must say, the Black authors that wrote in this series, they're all interracial relationships, but all of the ladies are badass. I'm like, yes, I want to be friends with you. And I want to be friends with you. And yes, I could be you. Thank you very much. And can we rewrite that again? Because yes, they are giving me life. I am enjoying them immensely. Charles, did you break down and read the Lunchtime Chronicles?
Wait, hold on. I'm still trying to figure out this audibly addicted and piece of cake thing.
Are you serious right now? You're downloading an app?
It's not like an app. Like, I have to find this, okay? Don't be mad.
And Charles, what do you have? What do you have something against my singing? Is there something wrong with my singing?
Fresh like tick, tick, tick. Never stop. Whoa.
Ooh. So is that your way of saying goodbye for the night? Okay, then fine. Be that way. As a matter of fact, I actually need to read. I haven't read anything today yet at all.
No,
whatsoever.
I have eights to get to.
I also have to figure out a way to do these TikToks because I got like a couple boxes that I need to do reveals on.
Ugh, that sounds like work.
Why is Charles insulting my singing?
Dang.
I see how it is. I see how it is. Mm-hmm. Yep. So those 300 people over on TikTok that enjoyed my singing, I guess you're just not one of them, huh? Why, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, Charles.
Thank you. You're redeeming yourself, I guess.
Charles, okay, but like, how do we listen to? Do we just like click the books? 'Cause I see there's some Megan Quinn books on here, and then do I just click it and then I listen to it? I don't know why this is so difficult for me.
It probably sends a request.
I don't know. We're gonna have to go through this, Pin. Pin, this is like you half sitting in my lap. Like, there's no way you're comfortable right now. I think you just want to be apart.
Oh, Robin, I hope you enjoy the Lunchtime Chronicles. I hope you do, because I am enjoying them immensely. And now that I'm on season 4, which is the last like handful of books that just came out, they're getting real spicy, like real spicy. Some of the first ones were milder and tried to pick up some issues, I guess you could say, and add them into the books, and some of them fell flat, but this group is real spicy and I'm enjoying it. And the new season was just announced for the author, so I'm excited about that. Which means I'll be able to check out a whole bunch of new authors.
And you need a bath. Why didn't you tell your daddy to give you a bath today?
You wash your dogs?
Yes.
Are you serious?
What does that mean? Do I wash my dogs?
You wash your dogs?
What else would I do with them?
I don't know. Let them wash themselves. I don't wash our dogs.
What?
Because he doesn't like friggin' showers, for one. He will not go in the bathroom.
Oh, it's not optional when it's time for bath time. Like, we're getting in the bath. Especially she's been lately going outside and laying in the grass, and then she'll just like roll around in the dirt out there. And your dog is a little cute adorableness, and Charles. And when I had a little cute adorableness, I would take him to the groomers. But like taking these two to the groomers because they aren't getting like a haircut or anything like that is kind of a waste of my money. But so instead they get washed down so that way they're not covered in dirt from rolling around outside. And so that way they don't stink.
No. Oh, wow.
I don't know. I feel like you've gone nose blind.
Maybe I have. I mean, we've had them since 2014. Was it 2014? Yeah, it was 2014. So, there are 36 books total right now that are out on Kindle Unlimited. No, 35 that are available on Kindle Unlimited. You have to buy one of them. But pretty much starting from book I liked 14, book 14, which is Fresh Meat. I liked 16, which is Mocha Latte, and then 17 until the one that I just read, which is 30. So 17 to 30, they're really kind of spicy. So some of the other ones had some spice to them too, but oh my goodness. He's allergic to any type of soap. Any type of soap.
That don't make no sense.
Oh, our dog does.
You better go get some organic, gluten-free, keto, sugar-free, non-GMO, vegan soap.
He's allergic. He's allergic, and it breaks out his skin. So, did you give me a fierce female character or not?
No, we got totally distracted.
Yeah.
Fierce female character. Actually, you know what? Just going right off the bat, because I don't really have a good one for this. I'm going to have to go with what's her face from Charles. What are you from the initiation? From the Nikki Sloan. From the Nikki Sloan.
Oh, Maris.
Yes, the Medusa lover.
Mm-hmm.
Because she seems like she's not fierce, but then she be doing her own shit in the background, and I appreciate that.
I see. Alrighty, I guess this person wasn't a cat lover, so we have Horrible Hateful Cat, a book you despise.
365.
I still haven't listened to that. I'm sorry.
Do it. But like,
I have to. I have book one and I have book two that I need to listen to so that I can write reviews on NetGalley, because my NetGalley, my percentage on NetGalley is horrible, and I need to get it up. So that didn't sound right, but we're gonna go with that.
I can find the second one on NetGalley then. Maybe it's still up, because I don't want to pay for it, but like I gotta know because I gotta know what happens next, because it just like ends. Like
just like the movie,
Sure,
how we're all mad.
I haven't seen the movie.
You haven't seen the movie?
No, because I wanted to read the book, and now I'm like, do I even want to see the movie?
Oh my god! I'm thinking yes,
so
but get ready to read, because it is subtitled. By the way, the movie is subtitled.
God.
The English is just so bad that you're like, okay, just give me some. There are some subtitles. I think there is more English than there is, but it's very bad English.
Okay. Because it is so bad. 365 is so bad. So you also
Blood and Ash is back.
God, I feel like I gotta read it. I feel like I'm gonna read it and I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, guys, I loved it. And y'all are gonna be like, India, get the hell off my computer. Wait, I had another 2-star, and you know, I don't typically give 2 stars. Other than 365. 365 was so bad, guys.
Wow, you gave that 2 stars. I am really afraid right now. Really afraid.
It's so bad. Like,
Stop!
Like, the plot makes no sense. Like,
I heard she thinks a lot in the book.
She does think a lot. I mean, she's ridiculous.
Faint.
Oh yeah, she does. They made her some heart condition that causes her to faint.
So it's explained, from what I understand, it's explained in the book, but that's not explained in the movie.
Oh. Then yeah, I would be really annoyed watching the movie. Like, why is bitch on the floor again? Like, get up.
But to be fair, she doesn't faint all that much in the movie. It's just she's always sleeping, and there's always mention of you need to take a nap, or you need to rest, or you need to take care of yourself. And you're like, what the fuck? Why she need to take care of herself?
I was talking to my friend where I was telling her about it at brunch, and I was like, you know what? We could totally be like the main character. Let's do mimosas / just champagne. We'll drink champagne with every meal. Just champagne. Champagne, more bubbly drinks, more bubbles. That's all she drinks. Just bubbly. No water, no juice, just bubbles. Just all the bubbly.
No, you're gonna need some alone time with the movie 365, because he get it in. Oh,
it's the smexy times are smexy, but the story of that book is just like, it don't make no sense.
Well, from
you just accepted being kidnapped. This isn't even insta love. Like, it's like, bro.
Well, from
Like,
what I understand, it's not meant to be a romance. And a lot of us are putting it in as a romance, but it's not actually supposed to be a romance.
was it supposed to be erotica?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because like the only
Maybe
reason it wouldn't be
suspense.
considered a romance is because like there's no happily ever after or happy for now at the end of this.
But it's a series.
But
It's a
still
series.
at
The
the end of the
author is
book.
Polish and she's written like 3 or 4 books.
And why she hate the Italians so much?
I don't know. I don't know.
She really has like a deep hate for the Italians. Like, man, you might be racist, but yet you're falling in love with an Italian. Like,
See, now
okay,
I'm really gonna. I see. Okay, y'all are you're providing me with video ideas. However, the energy to film these video
there
ideas
is.
is
Alicia,
like,
there is.
ooh.
There
So
is, and
okay. So
it's real effed up.
this brings up a thing though. Like, is it messed up that he is messing with her birth control? Because women have been doing that for how long?
It's all
Poking
messed up.
in
I don't care who it is. It's all
okay.
messed up. But like
Okay.
the way it happens in the book is that he tells her this thing in her arm is like a Nexplanon
Mm-hmm.
is like an Nexplanon when really it's an implanted tracker. And so she assumes that she is
On birth control, but
on
she's
birth
not.
control, but she's not. And then he comes out later and he's like, I thought it'd be the only way I could keep you. And she's like, the fuck? She's like, the fuck? But that makes sense. And you're
They
like,
changed that for
what?
the movie. They changed it for the movie then. Because it's not in the movie. In the movie, it's a oops.
No, it's the oh my god, we just had sex without protection and you totally oozed inside me. What are we gonna do? And he's like, babe, it's okay. It's okay. What do you think this is on your arm? And it's birth control. She's like, oh, okay, cool. That's great. That doesn't surprise me because you've had a doctor come look at me multiple times. Blah, 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 blah. And then later her assistant is like, yeah, just like you also have a tracker over there in your arm. And she's like, isn't this my birth control? And he's like, ooh.
Is it? Oops, let that cat out of the bag.
So and she's like, this makes absolutely no sense. I'm so mad at him. But actually, you know what? I'm fine. I'm fine with it. It's fine. I get it. I get it though. Like I see what he did it, so we still cool. And you're like, are we? Are we though? Okay.
Right. So the book that I would say that I despise is Too Late by Colleen Hoover. Oh my God. When I read that book, I was livid. I couldn't have read it before my YouTube days. So I'm pretty sure that there is a video of me raging about that book. Like, it is so just jumbled. There's no research done into it. It's about law enforcement and undercover work. And I was just like, oh, hell no. No. That's not how this would go. That's not how that would go. This person's an idiot. That person's an idiot. And I was just like, this is so dumb. And then you're just going to end it like that. Ugh. I want to say that was like the second book that I read of Colleen Hoover's that I was just like, why am I reading this person's books? Why? I'm not, what is going on?
Mm-hmm.
So,
oh, another book I hated that you gave 4 stars, so we apparently read it about the same time, was Twisted Lies by Sedona Venez. Venez was a novella, 100 something pages.
so if you look at the entire series, you will see that star rating went down significantly.
Okay, but you still gave the first book 4.
Because it
And
was
I gave it 2.
interesting.
It is interesting,
It was
but that's what pissed me off
interesting.
the most about it, is that it was interesting and it wasn't like novellas still have a beginning, middle, and end, and this was just the beginning.
And I gave it that benefit of a doubt. I am okay with that sometimes. Because I knew it was a series. I knew it was going to be a series. So I wasn't as upset. So had I went into it thinking that it was just a novella on its own, just a novella, I think I probably would have been just as mad as you were. I knew that there was a
It's bad.
book 2, 3, and 4.
Nope,
So
2 stars.
But
So those 2 got
I
2
won't
stars.
argue with you on that one. I won't argue with you on it because, like I said, if you look at the other books in the
rest of
series,
them,
you will notice that I end up raging about it. So, yeah, actually, I don't think I raged in written form. I think it was in the private Patreon video.
Also, none of y'all told me what book I needed to read on Colleen Hoover.
I don't suggest any of them. I suggest you stay far, far away from her, but that's just me.
And that's, Charles, that's exactly what happens with this book. Like, you can tell it should have just been one book, probably like 400 pages long.
Yep.
And they were just like, you know what? It was one book, but we're gonna put just 4 dividers in this, and we'll put them out one at a time.
Ew.
Charles loves coho.
I know you're being.
He's even got a name.
I know you're being sarcastic,
I love
right?
some coho.
Oh no, because I don't like to say her whole name, so that's what I call her too. But I know you're being sarcastic, right? I hope you're being sarcastic. Or are you just trying to stay good with the girls? Because her fan base is about as big as SJ Masses and Armentrout. So see, I could not get past like 2 minutes of November 9 before I DNF'd it like 3 different times. And Verity, we have already discussed. And I don't like it because she got lazy at the end with that stupid twist. And they try and put it in romance. And it's not a fucking romance.
I haven't read any of them, so I got
just be ready
nothing.
to be triggered. And by the way, I learned that Homegirl doesn't like to use trigger warnings or content warnings because she says that it spoils her books.
Well, maybe you should bring that up with the coho fans, the cohort.
No. She publicly said that. And I'm like, no. You're definitely not going to be an author that I read. Unless it's to do a project and to rage about. Which is probably what's going to happen here soon. I mean, as much as I don't want to put money in her pocket, I can't resist it. The audio and the ebook are on KU, so I already paid for
Robin,
KU.
None. Okay, guys, I'm fine. I won't read any of it. But I just like hate being on Book Talk and like they're all talking about Colleen Hoover, and then like I can't be on Book Talk and be like trash because I haven't read it. You know? Like I can't be like y'all have no taste. Okay, but like how fast are we buddy reading this? Like I mean I could do it. I just need to know your time frame. Like,
it's a 10-hour,
it's
an 11-hour audiobook. Like I said, if you have KU, it's on KU and the audiobook is with it.
Good. Okay, so then okay. So
we can all do it together.
Buy it.
We can all do it together. Not this
like
weekend,
a month.
but
okay. I can definitely do a month, Paul.
A month? What?
Okay. So like I'll definitely read it. Okay, I can do that. You know what?
Oh my god.
Reminders.
See, this is why I don't buddy read with y'all. I can't do a month.
Shut up, Steph.
I can't do a month. Y'all be like, oh, let's
Okay,
do a
all
buddy
I
read
know
in a
is
month.
last time Charles picked a book to buddy read, nobody read it.
No, we all like DNF'd it.
Like I said, nobody read it. Like, clearly said that.
Yeah, okay. This is true. This is very true. That book was not very good.
Okay.
Did he pick that or did I pick that?
Y'all picked that. Y'all were into some heavy shit during this time.
We love Jim. We love Jim. So I don't know why
We're reading
that one was so bad.
some heavy-ish.
You want to see what books I got from Harlequin?
Sure. Oh, and I have to read the Saba to Hear for the live event with Penguin. I love the Saba to Hear series. Oh my god, like your woe is you.
So special. That's why I don't get anything, because I'm old. It's okay. They can. I think they should just tell me, "Hey, you're old. You're outside of our demographic, so we can't use you. You might have a young face, but
So I only want to watch this Verity. Like, okay, so I haven't read the last Saba to Hear one because once again, I have an issue with series ending, and the first 3 books did kind of wreck me, like in a good way, like, but they kind of wrecked me. But I should really finish the series, but I'm not ready for it to be over.
Harlequin.
Yes, Alicia, you already know that's on. Like, you know me and you are going to read Legendborn together.
Oh.
Or Legendborn 2.
Mm-hmm. You take a long time. Oh, damn. These are April books. Holy Cristola. These books don't come out until April, man. Oh, my goodness. So we got Brenda Jackson.
Nice. I'm here
we got
for it.
Rancher's Reckoning with Joanne Rock. My bad. There.
Okay. A lot of cowboy.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. This one looks like rich people, though.
Have I seen this one? That does look like, it looks like a one night stand meets fall, all of a sudden see each other again.
She's at her friend's destination wedding.
Uh-huh.
And she hooks up with a tastemaker.
With a what maker?
Tastemaker and corporate advisor. They build businesses. They have an intimate night on the yacht. Woo! And then we got Josh Wood. There's so.
Steph, are you going to do the Harlequin app? They have a subscription service now.
I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure. I have not decided. Oh, we need to do our last question because my boy should be home shortly. Here's the last question. Man's Best Friend, a book by someone you know. Have you read a book by someone you know? Be it on
inadvertently?
Maybe.
But it was for school.
Huh? Explain.
It was for school. It was one of our paramedic books, and my godmother's brother is one of the authors, and it's one of our paramedic books. But as far as like a book, I don't think I've read a book by someone I know.
This is what Charles is talking about.
Harlequin Plus. Because I don't think oh, you know what? I did buy, is it this one? I did buy this one that I need to read by Lizelle.
You know her?
Yes.
Oh, Did not know that.
Is a booktuber, and I got to
Interesting.
meet her at Booknet Fest. So I did buy those books that
Okay.
I need to read.
I see.
But she is a booktuber, as well, or author tuber as well, and so we got to hang out at Booknet Fest. So I did buy her a book, and I needed to read it.
I actually went to high school with Lola Joy.
Lola.
Mercedes, that book Mercedes, the story Mercedes that I was pimping out last year. I went we went to high school together. She was a couple years younger than me, and I was friends with her sister.
Nice. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else? I don't think there's anything else.
And she still lives near where I used to, or where I grew up at, and still has friends with some of the people that we were all friends with.
Nice.
Alrighty, here's the things that are coming out in March. Holy crap. My books are like super
You
far
might
out.
like A Curse and Ash. What is A Curse and Ash? Because there's a polyamory. I actually do love me a good polyamory relationship for some reason.
Oh, Pages and
like
Pens.
I know
Really? I knew she was writing a book. Her and Chelsea Darling Reads, all of them kind of ran in the same circles, I believe. And I knew they were all trying to become authors. They kind of fell off of my radar and things like that. So
am I not looking for this right? A Curse in Ashes.
I don't know. I don't know what Julie's last name is. And what do you mean, am I coming back to BookTube? What do you think this is? I mean, I'm live. I'm on BookTube right now. A Curse in Ashes.
Oh, Julie. Wow. Julie Xanthopoulos.
Oh. Interesting. Sounds like a fantasy. Yep. And this is fantasy fiction, magical realism, and a romantic fantasy. Ew! It's also $7.49.
I will buy that. I like her. At least I think I like her. She always seems nice.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I got it now.
Well, you do that. No, there's a lot of books that people are like, oh, go buy this book, go buy this book, go buy this book. But then they're like, also my book is like $9.99 for an ebook. And I'm like, sorry, you're not getting my money.
I've been watching the Courtney Project. She is one half of Kennedy Fox and 790.
$7.99 for a book that I'm renting that technically is mine, but not really mine, that Amazon can pull at any time. I have heard that as well, Charles, that $2.99 and less don't get as much.
Well, that makes sense. Like after you think about distribution and all that kind of stuff.
And I don't buy them either.
I'd be so mad when I go to the
I don't be
bookstore.
buying trad books either. So not unless they go on sale.
Like, I'd be so mad when I go to the bookstore and I go to get a book and it's like $28. And I'm like, what? What?
Why? Why?
And then I'm like, this is why people aren't reading. This right here. $28. I'm like, I gotta love you to spend $28 on a physical book. Because most likely it's only going up for show because I'm reading it on my Kindle.
Exactly.
Because I have my Kindle all the time.
Yep, exactly. So that is pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm. He's struggling. And my man won't give me no money to go buy $28 books.
He said, no, none of that. None of that.
He goes, yup.
Ew. I'm really mad.
Really should. There should be a good bundle for all of the above. Like, if I go buy the paperback, there should be like a QR code. Like I don't know, on your receipt, on something like that, where then after I buy the paperback, I can scan that QR code and be able to listen to it. Like, I can understand like not putting one in the book because then you can just walk to the bookstore and be scanning. But like on my receipt, I could get behind that.
Oh, I
buy the
agree.
paperback.
I would pay $20 for a bundle for the ebook, paperback, and the audio. I would do
Heck
that.
yes. Heck
and
yes.
say maybe like 35 or 40.
You 25 because an audiobook sometimes is like $25 if you don't have credits. Like, and so like I'll even give you 25 if when I go buy this physical book, I can have other forms of reading.
Yeah.
As well. I can get behind that.
Yep.
Make it happen, Charles. That's your new job.
Okay.
Okay.
But they be tripping like, I know a couple books that came out last year that were traditional published that were romances that they were like, oh, $12.99 for the ebook. And then on top of that, you have to spend another $14.49 or something like that, or full price for the audiobook at like $25. And I was like, not me.
No,
not me today, not today.
I'm supposed to be able to add on. Okay. That's one reason why I do like buying the book sometimes on Kindle. Because they'll be like, buy the book and then add on the audio for like $7-8. And I'm like,
I will do that all day long. Yep.
Okay.
And
I spent like
and that's the other reason.
$15.
Yeah.
Yep. I spent like $15 on. Yeah, I switch a lot of the time between audio and the Kindle because like if I really like it, I'll listen to it in the car on the way to work or on the way somewhere, and then whenever I get somewhere, I'll keep reading it throughout the day, but I can't listen to it.
Exactly, Alicia. Oh, this right here. Like, not to like call out anybody, but there's a TikToker that their debut novel is $9.99. I was like, an ebook, $9.99 an ebook.
Okay,
exactly.
I was like, I need more. Okay. How long is it?
Huh?
How long is it?
I can't remember how long it is. Let me look.
And so, but yeah, there are some questions that need answers. I mean, yeah, I don't buy physical books anymore. Like I really like unless it's just something that like I have to fill out my shelves. Most of my physical books these days have come from the fact that I always forget to skip my book of the month, and so I have like a credit and then I don't like any of the books, and so then I just have to wait until there's finally a book that I like in book of the month. And so like I have like a shelf of book of the month books. And or it's just like authors I really like that I'm like, I need you on my shelves. Or it's like a special edition that I saw like in a box or something, and I was like, I'll buy this box for this one time because that cover is mwah. But other than that, like I don't buy physical books. Also, like what? That's hilarious.
Okay, so the book is
I'm using that on my husband.
458 pages. So
Okay, that's not terrible. Okay,
but
we'll give.
still,
Okay, come
9.99,
on, for a
9.99.
500-page book. Come on, that's not bad. Okay, now you playing.
For a debut author.
Shoot, don't start off low.
Yeah. I have a bot. Oh gosh. Ooh, this is funny.
That's funny.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Okay, we're just gonna block you. Thanks. Thanks, Alicia. Ooh, that was cute. How many things did he get in there? Because I thought I only saw the one.
Just that one. Just that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's funny. Oh, the boys are
But,
back.
like,
So
switching back and forth between audiobook and Kindle is like the best thing in the world.
yeah, definitely.
It's the best thing in the
Unless
world.
it gets unless it does the whole like weird, if you haven't been reading and you're listening, but you and you open up the book and then
yeah.
it's like, do you
And it
want to go
doesn't
to
sync
this?
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You're like, no.
And then you go back and then you're like, but I already read this part.
Mhm. I could see that.
I could agree with that too.
I could see
agree
that.
with that. But from what I understand, the
see that.
sweet spot is anywhere between $2.99 and above, up to like $7.99. I think that's what CD Rice and Willow Winters had said, that was like the sweet spot, that books in between there, the author gets the most money. Anything outside of that that's independently published, below it you don't get as much money, and then above it you don't get as much money either for some reason. So
I feel like below it, you probably get most of your stuff taken out, and then above it, probably people aren't buying it as much.
maybe.
I don't know. That's my speculation. I don't know.
Hey, that is my sweet spot. I don't go above $7.99, and it's very rare that I do a $7.99 book. But
honestly, when I see something that's like not $20, I'm buying it. Like honestly, I'm that person. Like I am, but KU taking out authors kind of looks interesting.
that is true. Yeah.
But like, yeah, KU has definitely spoiled me for, no, not paying for that book, but reading a lot. And then, but like, I'm gonna buy books, like, because I think it's because I'm so used to reading fantasy for so long that, like, a new fantasy comes out, people are pre-ordering that book for like $25
Right.
for an ebook. And you're like, I am depressed. And which is why I really haven't been like focusing on what's coming out in the world. I just decide to read things.
So yeah, but the thing with like, okay, so from what my understanding with the whole Ruby Dixon thing is that, she had like everything in KU, and it was like, ooh, putting all the eggs in one basket. It was like, yeah. So that kind of sucks, because that's also, I think, the pirates have to do with it as well. Yes, sales are the thing to do. So okay, well, I'm about to get off of here. You gonna get off? You gonna go read?
Yeah,
I need to go read.
I'm probably gonna go to bed. I have work in the morning.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for doing the tag with me.
Yay.
Lively conversation.
It was. You'll always give me more books to read.
Always.
Always.
So make sure you guys are hitting the like button. If you're
Yeah.
watching it in replay, thanks for joining and watching the replay. Hit the like button, share it with your friends. I'm sure we gave some answers of some sort and had some other lively conversation as well. I don't know when we're going to do it again, but I'm sure we will. And maybe we'll make this like an ongoing thing. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
so, alrighty. Well, see you guys
Woo-hoo.
later. Have a good night.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.